Hey folks, Stanley here. It's June 14th. I'm actually at home, not in the bush today, but I've been thinking about the arguments online about bugging out or bunkering in, and I want to throw in my 2 cents. But first, I'm going to show you what makes me have my decision about what I would do for me. So I come out my back door. Here's my backyard. So now I walk around. All right, and there's my front yard. So I'm going to get out here. And so right out my front window, the end of my driveway, and you see that river? That's the Ottawa River. And on beyond that, hills and trees. Now, those trees are part of the largest unbroken tract of forest on the planet. So, my decision is pretty easy. If things get really bad, I get under those trees and I could travel from here to Newfoundland and to the Rocky Mountains and back without ever having to leave tree cover. Easy for me. Not to mention I get a big chunk of the world's fresh water all around me here. So for me, it's a real easy decision. But now, if you're living in the States in one of those big cities and you want to camp, if it's a regional thing like a natural disaster and the rest of the government is still functioning, you'd probably sit it out and you might be alright if FEMA or whatever government agency gets their act together. But if it's a complete without rule of law situation, if it's a complete shit hit the fan situation, you do not want to be in a city. Out. You'll be dead. It's just a matter of time. You can bunker down, doesn't matter if you've got more guns than 1,000 people could use, and more rounds of ammunition for 20 years. If they find you in the city, they will have numbers, they will be desperate, and if they can't get at you, they'll just simply light your building on fire and watch you burn. So if they can't have it, they're certainly not going to let you have it. People want to argue about their capacity, combat multipliers. If the gangs get together, they'll tear the cities apart. They'll be wastelands. They'll move into the suburbs, house by house by house. And if it was me organizing them, any house I couldn't get in, I'd burn her to the ground. Plain and simple. Once the city's empty, once the suburbs have been looted, then it's just a matter of walking down all those country roads, going up every driveway and seeing what's up there. The same thing would apply. Anything you couldn't get into, you burn her to the ground so you know you've been there, and off we go to the next house. You gotta remember, there'd be no government, there'd be no reinforcements, there'd be no supplies, no cavalry coming to your rescue. They literally would have all the time in the world to just simply go down the country roads, one by one, cross them off the map until everything is gone. The only people that would have any chance would be the ones that, well, weren't in their homes, that left. You have to again remind yourselves, it's based on the situation. Natural disasters, government still functioning, alright. Without rule of law, man, if anybody knows where you are, it is just a matter of time. If you've been one of these guys on YouTube, like, say, Yankee Prepper, man, I bet you he's got 1,000 people just waiting for that situation to happen so they can go right to him, kill him, and take his women and children. I mean, wow. All right. Talk to you later.